Okay guys, I thought I'd bring you a little update of the video of the tank today. It's been going, we started the cycle on 10/6, so we're about 2 weeks into the cycle. Everything seems to be going well. We've done some tests and only our magnesium and calcium are a little low, but everything's going well. I'm kind of getting working out the rest of my DIY LED lights, so trying to get them figured out. But this is kind of how the tank looks now. I'll get a little bit closer. It's a 10-foot tank. We have a rock structure here, and there's a hole in the top of the rock which allows for this nice little pattern to be put down on this rock inside the cave. The cave also has lights inside the cave so that I can flip on actually a light which is mounted to the top, underwater light. Hey, that's Happy right there, the blonde Naso, and that's Grump trying to get in the middle of the camera, and I can also turn the cave blue. So at night I like to turn it blue when the lights are on. But inside this cave is PVC, and it allows, I've got basically glued and siliconed or epoxied all the rocks to the top or to the PVC after building the structure. And the tops are real reef rock that are placed here, and they can actually be removed if I have to do any maintenance. But I've also created little holes inside the PVC so the fish can swim up and through the PVC structure and hide from the bigger fish and come out different spots in the legs and everything. Now I also dremeled out the bottom of each of the legs so that snails and things can, there's like U's in the legs, and that allows the snails to be able to get in and clean out the detritus between the inside the PVC so nothing gets trapped in there. Made a few little goby homes. This is one of them. It's just a rock with a piece of PVC stuck inside it, and there's 3 on each side. I'm not sure if you can see, there's kind of the PVC structure that's in the back on the other side of one. So that's the cave that I built out of PVC and then basically Pecani rock attached to it. And then this is kind of the third structure, or second structure. I wanted to have everything up off the ground really and not have a lot of rock on the ground, on the sand bed. Wanted to keep the detritus moving around and a lot of flow through it. So I wanted something very open. I'm going to have a lot of big fish, tangs, big angels, and wanted hiding spots, but also wanted, like I said, a lot of water movement throughout the structure. And this third one is actually quite a bit smaller. I designed it that way for a reason. I designed it so that when I introduce new fish, a piece of egg crate can be placed right here in the middle, and the new fish can be placed on this side of the tank, but allowing them to see the fish on the other side for a period of time, 2 weeks or something like that. And then I could remove it. Also, if I needed to catch a fish, I could chase them down to this one end, drop the egg crate here again, and then only have to worry about catching them in this 2 feet of tank. So that's from this side, the tank. The tank is 34 inches wide, so it's quite wide. Happy is about 14 inches all total, with his about 3-inch streamers on them. So, and then this is the back side. Again, very open space. A lot of Pecani rock. BRS did me really nice with some of the shelf rock and branching rock for me. to make. There are three, like I said, 3 goby homes on this side. There's one over here, and then there's 2 on this side. I'm working with Artfully Acrylic to make the tops for the tank. We got one done. The distance between the spaces is a little bit longer, so we're going to add a couple ribs to strengthen it right now. So we're waiting for the other 2 tops to come in. But yeah, Artfully Acrylic is making my tops for me. And we got, basically there's 2 sets of power pumps, one running each side of the tank, Jabo 15,000s running, and then we have an MP40 on this end and a Gyre 150 on the other, but going to change it out to a 280, I believe. Been working on the Apex system. There's actually going to be 2 Apexes running this tank. Basically everything's going to be split down the middle, 1 and 1. We're going to get another new one coming up. This is all the lighting over here, running the LEDs using the VDM modules and ACI controllers along with VDM banks. So there's basically 1 light for each, or 1 controller for each. That's 6 LEDs right there, plus a moonlight there. Also running a, let me clean it up here. Running the PDM module and the WXM module for the MP40. There's going to be also leak detection going on, so that's kind of how it's going. These are my homemade LED light panels. There's 52 lights per panel, and they're mounted on acrylic stands out over the tank. It's taking a little bit, but we've got them hanging on. They're mounted with holding up by fishing lines so that they look like they're just floating. We're going to now make black acrylic covers for them to kind of finish them off. But that's the way the tank's going. We're on our, like I said, day 15 of the cycle. I'm getting ready to add more Probideo to the bacteria to the tank to start to work on the cycle some more. I also talked to them and asked them if later on down the line I could add other competitors' bacteria, and they said that would be perfectly fine, just to have a much wider band of bacteria in the tank than just what they offer. But so that's kind of how the tank's going. Happy and Grump are real happy now that they've moved out of the 75. Got some cute little clowns that I posted the link to where I got them. They're black ice and extreme mocha frost clowns. I don't know where the other little guy is. Oh, he's over on the other side over there hanging out. But that's how the tank's going now. I'm real happy and pleased. Got a whole bunch of fish in quarantine that hopefully will be entering into the tank about the middle of December. So, but that's it. So follow me and like and subscribe, and you can keep up with what's going on with this tank build. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye.